Welcome to Global World Watch. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Let's talk about a relationship, a very lucrative one. For years, Australia and China were the power couple of the global resource market. China needed iron ore for its explosive growth, and Australia had mountains of it. Imagine your backyard is made of gold, and your neighbor is the world's biggest spender. This wasn't just trade, it was the backbone of Australia's economy. Iron ore is the world's most important dirt. Smelt it, and you get steel, essential for everything from skyscrapers to cars. China bought so much, Australian miners were printing money. Massive ships hauled ore non-stop to Chinese ports. For China, relying on Australia was a necessary evil. But depending on one supplier, especially a Western democracy, made Beijing nervous. It's like letting your rival control your morning coffee. So, while Australia enjoyed the boom, China quietly started looking for alternatives. The stage was set for a dramatic shift. Then, iron ore prices exploded, over $200 a ton. Australian mining giants were raking in record profits. China, meanwhile, was paying through the nose for a resource it couldn't live without. Suddenly, every construction project in China depended on Australia's goodwill and global market whims. It felt less like partnership, more like a hostage situation. Political tensions made things worse. What if Australia slowed exports? For China, that was a nightmare. The need for an alternative became urgent, a matter of national security. So, China thought big. Instead of waiting for prices to drop, they decided to change the game. Where was the next mountain of iron ore? Not next door, but deep in West Africa. The answer? Guinea. And getting that ore out would require a project of almost absurd ambition. China was ready to find a new friend. Enter Guinea, home to the world's largest untapped iron ore deposit, the Simandou Mountains. The catch? It's remote, landlocked, and lacked any infrastructure. For decades, companies walked away, daunted by the cost and complexity. But China saw opportunity, not obstacles. They committed billions to build a 650-kilometer railway from Simandou to a new Atlantic port. This wasn't just a railway, it was China's ticket to independence from Australian ore. Critics called it reckless, a potential debt trap for Guinea. But China was playing the long game, securing resources and reshaping global trade. For them, no price was too high for control. The Simandou Express is a steel serpent winding through Guinea, connecting the mountains to the coast. Before, that ore was unreachable. Now massive trains haul it to ships bound for China. It's a marvel of engineering and a game changer for Guinea. Thousands of jobs have been created, and the government secured a stake in royalties that could double the nation's GDP. The railway isn't just for ore. It will carry passengers and goods, connecting remote regions and boosting the economy. But there are challenges: environmental concerns, social displacement, and the risk of corruption. The project's true impact depends on how it's managed. It's a delicate balance, development versus preservation. The railway is a tool, its legacy is still being written. For now, it's transformed Guinea's future and China's supply chain. With Guinean iron ore flowing to China, the global power dynamic has shifted. Australia's monopoly is over. China now has options and leverage. They can negotiate prices, play suppliers against each other, and stabilize the market. For Australia, it means lower, more stable profits. The golden goose now lays smaller eggs. This saga is a lesson in global trade. When commerce meets geopolitics, nations go to extraordinary lengths to secure supply. China's move wasn't just about cheaper ore, it was about power and influence. By investing in Africa, China secured resources and forged new partnerships. Infrastructure is power. Capital is power. Options are the greatest power of all. When a relationship gets too one-sided, the other side will rebalance the scales. Australia is learning. Never assume your best customer will be yours forever.